So have you heard that Meta is going to buy TikTok when TikTok's forced to sell itself to an American company after Congress passes this law that Joe Biden said he will sign into the office? Let me tell you why that's not going to happen. Because in the United States, we let people do whatever they want. We don't regulate the internet, but we do regulate, and by regulate I mean, you know, the government has some say in how the businesses are run. Certain industries that are monopolies. So oil, water, gas, electricity, cable, telephone. Those utilities or common carriers are private companies. They're monopolies. No one else can go in there and compete once they build out. And so there's no incentive to give you fair prices, good service, customer service, because you have no place else to go. So in those instances, once you're a monopoly, the government requires you to get permission to raise your prices. They ask you, there's a lot of reporting and record keeping requirement. It's very burdensome. And if you have any of these services, most likely you do, you've seen on a line item in your bill for public, local, governmental regulation, because they're passing that expense on to you. Now, industries where they're not monopolies, banking, hotel, various different industries, what happens is as companies get big, they start swallowing up the little guys and the competitors, and then they create something that's kind of like a monopoly. So that act of decreasing competition is when the United States government will use its Department of Justice to ask an inquiry and do some investigation and look to see, after this merger happens, will there be such a consolidation of ownership that it's almost like, you know, it's removing competition and it's like monopoly, and we're not going to have it. They won't regulate, but they'll just say they can't do it. It's been done in the past a lot of times where deals have been like stopped and like because they didn't pass antitrust. Yeah, and the challenge of that, the minute that you are going to be regulated by government, the value of your entity goes down. But the minute that you know that you as a private owner of a private enterprise will be stopped or slowed down or won't be able to do whatever is in your shareholders' best interest because you're always going to have to run it by the government first, that's going to make it less valuable asset. So as I said before, in this account and other places on social media, most likely than not what's going to happen is an investment group is going to acquire it, not an actual existing company. And Steve Mnuchin, who was like I guess what he had a role in the last administration. He said he's putting together an investment group right now. So yeah, that's going to open. An investment group's going to own it, not another social media platform. But you can imagine it's in the best interest of those other social media platforms, because you hear the reports that say that Facebook has been actually lobbying or paid people to badmouth TikTok in the press and the media and social media among the government, whatever. Here's your quiz. Is it A, the human resources, all the wonderful people that work at TikTok? Is it B, the data centers, offices that TikTok runs across the world? C, its algorithm? Or is it D, all of the ad accounts that they have? What's the most valuable asset that's giving TikTok its 1 billion whatever valuation? Ding, 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 the algorithm. So TikTok's algorithm is unique. So all these other social media platforms will love to have their hands on it, because the algorithms, we know, is what makes you addicted, why you keep scrolling. And the more people stay on and keep scrolling, the more you can get filtered ads, and they make money off the ads. It's all symbiotic. It all works together. So yeah, that algorithm is worth a lot of money, but we'll see what happens. But now you know. Tell your friends. So when you hear people say Meta's going to buy it, you can say, no, I subscribe to JJ Gatt on TikTok, on YouTube, and I trust her because she was right. She was one of the only attorneys on social media who said that it's not really about a ban, it's about divesting. And like Nancy Pelosi said this week,
it is not an attempt to ban TikTok.
And JJ Gatt said that. So no scenario is TikTok going to be banned. And she be knowing. All right, watch this video next. YouTube thinks will be amazing for you.